What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football, and we're back at it. Thanks for tuning in. And today, September 2nd, let me say it again for all those listening. September 2nd, I am actually dropping this content on two Golden Nuggets. This is the Golden Nugget Show. Two Golden Nuggets that fantasy community aren't even talking about. Okay? You want to talk about league winners? You'll be mentioning these type of guys. And I'm just not mentioning to mention them because this is how you find the fruit, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay? That's how you do it. You just don't go, oh yeah, I like this guy in the 5th. He's going to be... Man, when you find somebody in the 13th or 14th round that produces like a freaking top 10 player at their position, that is a league winner. That's the quintessential definition of a league winner. I am not in the business of making this video too long. Let's just get right to it. I actually freaking wore this shirt so it could stand out. I want people to understand this. One guy had flawless on his hat with a freaking light blue shirt on, called this eons ago. Eons equals weeks. But nevertheless, let's talk about it. I'm going to give you two golden running backs. Two golden nugget running backs. Two golden nugget running backs. Two. People say I write like a girl, but I've had great penmanship since I was in the freaking 3rd grade. I remember back in like 4th grade, I won the class award at the end of the year for best cursive handwriting. 2 girls were never mad at me. I wore that. That's how. Nevertheless, I digressed again. Okay, guys, I just want to be able to say, this is not me hoping something bad happens to someone. But sometime, the road gets cleared for something to happen and someone else to take advantage, okay? Again, like, comment, subscribe to this video. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm charging you for, that like button. For all this content, 2.5 decades of fantasy football wisdom at your fingertips. Fantasy football is not a science. Well, it's not a science to the professor of it. That's me, all right? So, but sometimes unfortunate things have to happen for someone else to have a clear path for ultra production. Let's talk about my beloved 49ers, Mike Shanahan, all right? As we were last year, we had, okay, this guy's going to be the starter. And everybody thought that excuse me, let me get my thoughts together. Thought that Trey Sermon would be the backup. But it wasn't Trey Sermon. It was somebody that Shanahan had deep in the bag on us. So since Mostert glassed out and we thought it was gonna be Sermon, it wasn't Sermon, it wasn't the second guy. Because, let's be honest, since Mike Shanahan and John Lynch took over in 2017 together, we've had a different leading rusher every year. I'm sure people have heard that already. And just recently, they cut Trey Sermon and they got rid of Jermichael Hasty. He's gone. So let's look at the roster real quick. I'm not going to write it up there. Kind of want to mess up my board. Number 1 on the depth chart is Elijah Mitchell. We all know, okay, he's the finest of China. Well, not the finest of China is like CMC and Barkley, but, he's up there. He's nice, delicate porcelain, upscale porcelain, at the very least. Elijah Mitchell, explosive when he gets in there. Boom, take it to the house. Got a nice game, speed, but he's not dependable. He loves to miss a handful of games. And we also have Jeff Woodson Jr., but Jeff Woodson Jr. is still on the roster, but he's more so like a receiving back. We've seen the best of him. He's just a veteran there because sometimes you just got to have a veteran preference. So he's nobody. So let's just throw out him at just a third down back. We're not going to consider him really depth chart material, start material. So you got Elijah Mitchell. The number 2 currently is the rookie third rounder out of LSU, Tyron Davis-Price, right? Okay? Now, that's what everybody wants us to believe. But me as a 49er, I feel, based off listening to, having my ear to certain platforms and things, it's not him. It's because, these guys love to play these games like, you're not going to know what I'm going to do. And I don't think it's actually Tyron Davis-Price at all. I think it is, he made the roster with the cuts of Sermon and Hasty gone. So it's currently, in my opinion, he's sitting third on the depth chart. I'm not considering Jeff Woodson Jr. But you have number 41, 6'1", 220 pounds, running back, number 41, undrafted rookie out of Georgia Tech, made the 53-man roster. He earned his spot by leading the 49ers in rushing this preseason, averaging 4.9 yards a carry. He has a nice combination of power, speed, and ability to run through defensive gauntlets, the linebacker area and stuff like this, run through and plow through them. And listen, guys, when 49ers keep certain running backs, you must pay attention. And by way of paying attention, I need you to pay attention to the first running back golden nugget for 2022. You ready? And that is running back Jordan Mason. All right? Do your research on this guy. I'm telling you, I really feel Elijah Mitchell lays it down. It will be Jordan Mason and not Price. Price hasn't flashed much, and I'm telling you, the actual fans in San Francisco area love this dude. So of course, if you're just paying attention to other stuff that's on the fantasy football platforms, you're not going to have heard of Jordan Mason. Nowhere has he been drafted. And I'm not saying he should be, but definitely by the person that's drafting Elijah Mitchell, he should be. But a lot of people want to stash, scrubs on their bench or have multiple tight ends. See, that's why I don't advocate going multiple tight end. If you're already getting a late tight end like Commit that you're going to play damn near every week, why get another backup tight end? You already waited, so you basically punted the position to find a elevated upside. So why get 2? Take a shot on a league-winning running back or wide receiver that's going to overproduce, that's elevating. Stop drafting freaking 2 tight ends if you wait. You got a business, doggone freaking doing that with tight ends. Take a shot. Scared money don't make money. And we don't play fantasy football for money here at Flawless. Primarily, that's just a benefactor. We play it for prestige, don't we, gentlemen? Prestige. You can spend money till the cows come home, but you can never spend prestige. It's everlasting. That's why I can't stand people like, oh yeah, but I won this money. Okay, fine and dandy. Prestige. Money comes and goes. Prestige stays. Even after death, prestige stays. People be talking about how awesome I was at fantasy football long after I passed. Bet it. Okay. Get my blood pressure worked up this morning. Number 2. Some stuff is just common sense, okay? Some stuff would be like, it's something to this. Let me look into the tea leaves. But of course, you guys are going to look into the tea leaves. I'm going to look into it for you, all right? That's what I'm here for. I'm here for you. I'm not going to be able to see everything. I only got 2 eyes. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it in the back of my head. But I can just look and I can analyze because I have the experience to do so. Let's look at this. Let's talk about a running back that won the number 2 job in a potential bell cow situation. He won it because of his work ethic. He's 23 years old, 5'8", 215 pounds. 23 years old, 5'8", 215 pounds. He's a rookie from Oklahoma State, rookie running back. He just recently, officially, some of the depth charts don't have it there, but trust me, he beat out the incumbent freaking backup that was slower than just a plotter, and Beanie Snell Jr. beat him out for the running back 2 on this team. And he is now the backup to Najee Harris in Pittsburgh. And listen, guys, with this Najee Harris mid-level Lisfranc injury in his foot, that can be very problematic. And it's quite possibly can lead to a lengthy duration of him being out soon as something happens to it. He's always saying he's rusty, or he could just over-compromise to keep it safe and then get hurt somewhere else. It's possible. Running backs are going to get hurt. Wide receivers are going to get hurt. So it's not to say I'm trying to be like, oh, I want him to get hurt. No, but I'm just giving you an avenue to look at something to where something feels a little bit more shakier than others. You want to probably look at the next option. Jaylen Warren would be stepped right into a bell cow situation with Mike Tomlin. Jaylen Warren is my golden nugget number 2. Make sure I spell my name. These are 2 running backs, guys, that are in prime position. One's with San Francisco, and one is with Penn. These are 2 golden nuggets that you could possibly put on the end of your bench. I'd probably, if I was going to rank them, go Jaylen Warren first, just simply because of the current state of Najee Harris's foot. But hell, like we saw last year, it didn't take long. It was the first game, and Mostert glassed out, and boom, there you go. There was Elijah Mitchell bursting onto the scene. Either one, Jordan Mason and Jaylen Warren. Flawless fantasy football. I'm going to get out the way. I don't want you guys to take no type of time missing that. Flawless fantasy football. Flawless, your boy Flawless. I'm the only one that can give you this deep diving information. League-winning stuff here. If you can stash these people just for a week or 2 and see what's popping, vice putting your wide receiver 5 or 6 on your bench, or tight end 2 that's not going to play for you week 1 at all, pick one of these freaking guys. Okay? Damn it. And remember, hero running back strategy, elite quarterback in the first 2 or 3 rounds, and then hit your wide receivers round 3, 4, and 5. Get the ones you want. 6 and 7, there are plenty of RB2s out there. Upside RB2s. Make it happen, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about these 2 individuals. Let me know who you think can actually hit first. I'm putting it out there. This is September 2nd, 2022. I'm all about receipts, damn it. That don't mean I want freaking Mitchell to get hurt or Najee to get hurt. But somebody's got to freaking say it. Flawless Fantasy Football. Holla at your boy. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Hit these comments. Let me know what you think about these players or any other players.